it feels like there's probably two more losses here. To me personally, I obviously Alabama and Tuscaloosa, right? And right now the way that you're playing, the way that you played tonight, very winnable game, but it's obviously a place that you haven't won in however long, 2003 or whatever it was. Um, and then you got Oklahoma and at Florida, the absolute house of horrors that is. Hopefully they are as bad as they seem, and you can finally win there. But I mean, I the defense. The defense is what gives me pause here. The offense is a ton of fun. In a complete miracle, you found Joey Aguilar. He's going to put up points this year. If he can do this against Georgia, he's going to do it against everybody. Theoretically, he should. Um, and and so that's amazing. That's really really great. But this defense, I mean, boy, hi, that just is beyond brutal. That final drive. I mean, you said it was OPI for sure. There was a hold in overtime. But the 2-point conversion, stop a two-point conversion, and that guy's wide open. He walks into the end zone, wide open.
Yeah,
And
that because that's a great play call. That's a great
it
man beater.
was.
That's a great. So, guys, if you understood how hard that is to cover as a corner, you save plays like that for certain situations when you know you're going to get man coverage inside the 5-yard line. All
But
right.
what
The Chiefs called that play, for whatever reason, they call that play corn dog. I don't know why it's called corn dog. I don't know. They do. It's a great man beater, right? That you save those plays. As a corner, you got to play percentages. In percentages, when all they show is motion, 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 you're going to run, foot in the ground and go back. That's a douche. So it was a hell of a play call. Should we have been in the situation? No, because it's OPI before that. But that's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm seeing some comments just asking why we didn't run the ball with 7 seconds left. I went over that earlier because at that point, right before that, we literally took Aguilar, went to the middle of the field, dove, and we're going to call timeout in a second. We get a false start. You don't risk another negative play now. You can't. You can't. And people are going to try to say, "Oh, well, he got out coached." Because that was a immaculate 2-minute drive to get down there to be able to kick a field goal, making
Yeah,
Georgia use all their timeouts. We didn't ice our kicker. Georgia called the timeout. So let's get that one thing clear. We didn't ice our kicker. We didn't call a timeout.
the one I'd really ask you about is after the strip sack. Heupel basically just played for a field goal. To me personally, that one kind of made me ill.
But it's not playing for a field goal. Should we execute better in the run game? Yes. No, but because we got stuffed. Does that make sense? If we run and gash them, then it's like, oh man, that was a hell of a tackle trap or ISO or whatever. Does that make sense? Like it's a lose-lose from a fan's perspective. From the coaching perspective, you're going, all right, I've got a 5-point lead. I need a great first down play call. I need positive momentum here. I need momentum. We got stuffed. So that's not a situation you take a shot and risk another turnover. Does that make sense? Because you have a 5-point lead. If we were tied or, essentially inside a 3-point lead, I can definitely now analytically go, yep, take a shot. 5-point lead. Worst case, you got to leave the field goal. They got to get a 2-point conversion. Get a positive play on first down. Run the football. Get 4 to 5 yards. We can do what we want. Well, we didn't get 5 yards. Like, shit, I got to get third manageable. How do I get third and manageable? What's my best play to get third and manageable without the clock having to stop? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know it's frustrating. I'm with you. It is frustrating, but that's how you got to think of it from the coaching side is going, I don't need this clock to stop right now, but I also need a first down. Like I need a first down, but I don't, if I throw the ball and it's incomplete, I literally just bought them another timeout plus a 2-minute warning or 2-minute timeout. So now they've got 5 clock stoppage instead of 4. That's why. Do I want better execution? 100%, but I understand why we ran the football there is what I'm getting at.
That's a fair point. And you know those are the ones that everybody's going to go to.
This is where my issue. This is where my issue is with it. Why in the hell is Star Thomas not getting 25 carries a game? That's my issue.
Man,
but you see what I'm getting at? Like, so I can defend the play calling side of it. I can't defend Star not playing.
Yes,
that's where I go.
Dude.
I'm like,
he's your best dude. He's your
that's where I go.
Yeah.
I'm like, once again, I get the play call, but if you put Star in, I think we get 5-6 yards. I do.
I agree. 100%.
He was 8 carries for 60 yards tonight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He was at 7.5 yards a carry, and he only got 8 carries. That's my issue.
Yep. I couldn't agree with that more. I don't really understand why he's not your feature back, and then the other guys are kind of getting his resting time. Totally agree. I mean, there's a lot of
because then, and I could be way off. We can't go back and change the past, and we can't predict the future, all that stuff. But I could be wrong. But watching him carry the ball, I do think if he's in that situation, or those situations, I do think that we are second and short, rather than going, all right, we're forced to throw the football on 3rd and 8. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
think he's proven himself enough, just like Joey, to be the feature tailback now.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you there.